I think I lasted like a year in the film department, had like an altercation in my classroom with somebody who was an absolute douchebag. So then they kicked me out of the fucking film class. And as I was leaving, I'm like, I'm gonna go make an indie movie. And my teacher was like, yeah, dickhead, make it in 70 millimeter, right? And the sick shit is somehow I went home to write a short film, and then it wound up being a feature, and I got it made. I just fucking pulled it together.
All right.
And
How did that
literally,
happen, though?
bro, that's it, man. You could ask me many times how it happened. Desperation. All my friends were getting out of college, all getting fucking jobs at Goldman Sachs, moving into Manhattan. Like, American was great. I'm ready to start my life. And I'm like, holy fuck. I just moved back in with my dad and my stepmom, and shit's fucked up. I'm like, I better pull something together. And I'm like, I'm going to write this 30 page. I snuck into the State of Grace premiere, which was a dope movie with Gary Oldman and Sean Penn. Met the director. I'm like, I want to work for you. Basically, he was just like, dude, make your own fucking movie. I went and I was like, I'm going to write this short. And it was like, I was 30 pages in, and I was like, oh, I'm still like at the beginning. I just kept going and going. I wrote the whole movie in 12 days, and it was like 130 pages. And then I was like just putting pieces together and trying to get money, and somehow wound up with like between $40,000-$60,000 and a great crew of young, hungry, talented people and who shared a vision. And
I think that's so essential for
it
people
was
that are going to break
insane.
out at a young age.
Listen, people don't realize now anybody go make a movie. Fucking 30 years ago, 20 years, some odd years ago when I made this movie, you could not go make a movie like that. I would come out here, I would sit with like Jeffrey Katzenberg, Joe Roth, studio heads, like, how the fuck do you do this? How'd you go with a couple $100,000, make a movie that looks like $5-10 million? I'm like, I have no fucking idea. And they go, well, what made you think you could do it? I go, I was just too stupid to think I couldn't. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know any better.
I mean, but that's it though. That's it. You surround yourself with a bunch of brilliant, hungry young people, and you're too dumb to think you can't do it, and so you try something.
Yeah, too dumb to fail.
Yeah, exactly.
But also so desperate that failure is not really like an option, you know?
Right.
I think what was interesting.
You don't want to move back home with the parents.
Yes, but the more interesting thing about it is after it was made, like I didn't pay any real dues prior to it, but after it was made, all the fear of failure, all the insecurity. To go sit with guys like Katzenberg in a room with him and the heads of Disney, the guy from Touchstone, Hollywood Pictures, Halstead, Ricardo Mestras. I'm like literally in my chair. I'm like fucking 26, like this. You know what I mean? Like it was a lot, man.
You felt the pressure.
Yeah, it was meteoric, man. I was far too insecure. No real foundation, no real structure. Again, I went from being a massive underachiever to a grotesque overachiever. The pendulum swing was insanity.